16-year-old boy named Leo. He loved exploring ancient ruins and searching for hidden treasures. One rainy evening, while wandering through a forgotten cave near the Black Mountains, Leo discovered a dusty wooden chest covered in strange symbols. Wow, what could be inside it? Leo whispered. With trembling hands, he opened the chest. Inside lay a beautiful golden hourglass filled with glowing blue sand. As soon as he touched it, a mysterious voice echoed through the cave. Holder of the hourglass, you may stop time, but every use has a price. Leo looked around nervously. Who's there? He shouted. Thinking it was only his imagination, he took the hourglass to his home. The next morning, the kingdom buzzed with excitement. King Arthur announced a grand festival. Leo's best friends, Emma and Noah, joined him in the town square. Suddenly, a runaway horse charged through the crowd. A little girl stood frozen in fear. Move, people screamed. Without thinking, Leo flipped the hourglass. The glowing sand began falling. Everything stopped. Birds froze in the sky. People became statues. The horse stood motionless. Only Leo could move. His eyes blinded. It really works. He quickly carried the little girl to safety and flipped the hourglass back. Time resumed. The horse ran past harmlessly. Everyone cheered for the miracle. But that night, Leo noticed something strange. A single streak of white hair appeared above his ear. What happened? He gasped. The mysterious voice returned. Every use costs time for your own life. Leo's smile vanished. Days passed. Leo promised never to use the hourglass again. But fate had other plans. One afternoon, Emma slipped near a waterfall. She screamed as she fell. Without hesitation, Leo used the hourglass. Time stopped. He climbed down the rocks and pulled Emma to safety. When time resumed, Emma hugged him. You saved me, Leo smiled weakly. That night, he discovered several more white hairs. The prize was growing. Far away, an ambitious evil named Malakar sensed the magic. The hourglass of time has awakened. His eyes glowed red. Bring it to me. His army of shadow warriors marched toward Silvercrest. Meanwhile, Leo told Emma and Noah the truth. The hourglass stops time, but it steals years from my life. Emma looked horrified, then distraught. Noah nodded. It's too dangerous. Before Leo could answer, shadow warriors attacked the village. People ran in panic. Houses burned. Malakar's soldiers surrounded the town square. Their captain pointed a sword at Leo. Give us the hourglass. Leo refused. A fierce battle erupted. The warriors outnumbered the guards. Seeing innocent people in danger, Leo flipped the hourglass again. Time froze, but this time something unexpected happened. A dark crack appeared in the sky. Strange shadows emerged. The voice returned. The fabric of time weakens. Leo felt fear. What does that mean? Too many uses will break time itself. The next morning, Leo looked older. His friends were shocked. You look 20 years older, Emma exclaimed. Leo stared in the mirror. Tiny wrinkles had appeared. The prize was becoming terrified. Determined to end the curse, the three friends visited the kingdom's oldest scholar, Master Orion. The wise old man studied the hourglass carefully. His face turned pale. This is the legendary hourglass of eternity. Can it be destroyed? Leo asked. Orion nodded. Yes, but only at the temple of time beyond the frozen desert. Then let's go, Leo asked. The next day, Leo, Emma, and Noah begin their journey. They crossed forests filled with glowing creatures. They climbed snowy mountains. They escaped giant cave spiders. Every step brought them closer to the Temple of Time, but Malakar followed them. One night, while camping beside a lake, shadow warriors attacked. The friends fought bravely. Emma used a bow, Noah wielded a sword. Yet they were overwhelmed. Leo reached for the hourglass. No, Emma shouted. You will lose more airs. If I don't, we will die. He flipped it. Time froze again. The sky cracked even wider. Ghostly creatures emerged from the cracks. Leo rescued his friends and escaped. When time resumed, he collapsed. His hair was now almost completely white. Weeks later, they finally reached the frozen desert. At its center stood the magnificent Temple of Time. Golden pillars stretched toward the heavens. Ancient clocks covered every wall. Inside waited a guardian of time, the giant silver figure with glowing eyes. Why have you come? The guardian asked. Leo stepped forward to destroy the hourglass. The guardian exclaimed him. You understand the sacrifice. What sacrifice? Leo asked. The hourglass can only be destroyed if its owner gives up all remaining borrowed time. Silence filled the temple. Emma's eyes filled with tears. No, Leo understood. Destroying the hourglass might cost him his life. But before they could decide, Malakar arrived. His dark army surrounded the temple. At last he stood before Leo. Give me the hourglass, he asked. Leo refused. Malakar smiled. Then I shall take it. A tremendous battle began. The guardian fought the shadow army. Emma and Noah defended Leo. Magic exploded across the temple. Ancient pillars collapsed. Malakar finally seized the hourglass. He laughed. Now I control time. He flipped it. Time stopped, but something went wrong. The sky shattered completely. Massive cracks spread across reality. Mountains floated into the air. Rivers flowed backward. The sun flickered. The world began collapsing. Even Malakar looked terrified. What have I done? He said. The mysterious voice thundered. Time itself is breaking. Leo realized there was only one way to save everyone. He grabbed the hourglass and ran towards the temple's central altar. Emma grabbed his arm. There must be another way. Leo smiled sadly. There is not. Noah lowered his head. You were the bravest friend I ever had. Leo placed the hourglass upon the altar. The guardian spoke. Once you begin, there is no return. Leo nodded. I know. He looked at his friends one final time. Take care of each other, he said. Emma cried. Noah stood silently. Leo touched the glowing hourglass. Golden light exploded through the temple. The sand began disappearing. The cracks in the sky slowly healed. Mountains returned to normal. The rivers flowed correctly again. The world was saved, but Leo vanished. Weeks later, Silvercrest celebrated its survival. A grand statue of Leo stood in the town square. Everyone remembered the boy who sacrificed everything for time itself. Emma often visited the statue. One evening, she noticed something unusual. A young boy stood nearby. He had familiar eyes, the same smile, the same voice. Beautiful sunset, isn't it? He said. Emma froze. Leo? The boy smiled. Far above, the mysterious voice echoed one last time. The greatest reward for selfless sacrifice is a second chance. Tears filled Emma's eyes. The friends reunited. And from that day forward, they understood a lesson that would never be forgotten. And that was time is the most precious treasure in the world. Once lost, it can never truly be replaced.